Okay, I have a confession to make because I just thought at some point people will probably notice anyway. I bet even now many people have already noticed. So I just thought it's time to come clean. You see, it was a lie, all of it, from the very beginning. Each video. Every time you clicked on one of my videos and thought, oh cool, there's a 60 FPS option. No, it was not cool. It was a lie. None of this was true. It was never 60 FPS. It was actually just 30. I mean, I didn't want it to be this way, you see. They deceived me too. They lied to me as well. I'm a victim just like you are. I mean, of course, I had suspicions about it. I thought that something is not right. Something cannot be right there. Well, I mean, you're probably wondering who I'm talking about. Who are they? Well, I'm talking about this vile and despicable company known as TechSmith. And their product, Camtasia 8. The program I have been using so far to edit my videos. The problem is, this program, Camtasia 8, is actually unable to recognize anything above 30 FPS. Because of course I have been recording my videos with 60 FPS using GeForce Experience, and Camtasia 8 also gives you the opportunity to produce your videos in 60 FPS using the so-called MOV format. It's like QuickTime movie format. But the problem is, since it can only see 30 FPS, what it does is, once you insert one of your videos, even if it has 60 FPS, it will just reduce it to 30 and then take each of those frames and render them 2 times. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand this? Because I can't even comprehend this kind of bullshit and faggoty. Like, how could they even do this? How can they even sell a project like this? It's like, not just false advertising, it's a complete shameless lie. This shouldn't even be legal. I mean, they should go to jail or something like that. Yeah, or definitely to jail. No, what I mean is, so what I'm trying to say is, the videos, the result videos, they do have 60 FPS, kinda, but it's only technical and not visual. So it's just 30 FPS, but you keep seeing 30 FPS, but the video itself has 60. This is also why on YouTube it says 60 FPS. But the problem is you can only see 30 of them, but 2 times, yeah, makes sense, right? Well, yeah, but fortunately now I have upgraded to the newest version of Camtasia. It's about time. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is now I'm using Camtasia 9. Well, actually for some reason they called it Camtasia 2018. I don't know, they probably thought it sounds cooler. Also, I just realized I keep hitting the table like this. It's probably not so cool, but never mind. So what I was saying is Camtasia 2018, right? Sounds cool and all, and yes, it seems like they tried to improve certain things. The menus look totally different. I can't really say I like them more because, well, maybe I just needed to get used to it. But unfortunately it also has bugs. Well, it's actually, so far it's only one bug I found, but it's a huge bug. It's Starship Troopers big. Basically, you can't change fonts. You know, if you want to include some annotations or something like any kind of text. Once you click on fonts, this little drop-down thingy here, yeah, boom, the program crashes. And it happens every time, and there's no way around it. Great, isn't it? I mean, there is kinda a way around it, but yeah, it's simply by copy-pasting it from someplace else, like Word or whatever. Great. And yeah, there is no fix for it so far. But thing is, this program, Camtasia 2018, is called 2018 because it was released in the beginning of 2018 and they still haven't fixed it. Yeah, thing is, this bug, it only happens on Windows 7 and not on Windows 10, from what I've been reading on the forums. Yeah, I don't know what about Windows 9 and 8. Do those Windows actually exist? Does anybody use them? Because I have never heard anything of them. But yeah, I'm just joking, of course. And I'm kind of thinking that they might not have this on their priority list. But it's not like I'm going to upgrade to Windows 10 now. I guess I'm just going to use it that way. You see, this program, it was not cheap. But yeah, this is the thing. If you want to get into this kind of stuff, into video editing, don't consider buying Camtasia, because it's literally a pile of garbage. You don't want to have it. I have only had trouble with it so far. Well, the Camtasia 9, it's supposed to be much more stable and crash much less, because with Camtasia 8 I had a lot of crashes. Well, basically it's also my fault, because I only have 8 GB of RAM, and for video editing it needs more, definitely. For gaming it's okay, but for video editing I should really upgrade to 16 or 32. Yeah, I know what the hardcore PC master race people will say. Bro, either 64 or 128. But nah, it's not necessary to go that high. But I guess 32 should do fine for video editing. But even that aside, they said that this new Camtasia is supposed to be much more stable and not run out of memory that fast. We'll see about that. But of course, the most important thing is that it can handle 60 FPS. So from now on, each video will be rendered in 60 FPS. Starting with this one. Aha! Got you! It's not true again! This is actually just 50 FPS, because of this camcorder I'm using. It can only go up to 50 FPS for some reason. This camcorder, this fucking camcorder! It's funny actually, it doesn't say anything about it only having 50 frame per second capability here on the box. It only says here 50 mbit per second, like the bitrate. I mean, there will probably be some kind of technical explanation behind it, why it can only do 50 frames per second and not 60, but I mean, it's not such a big deal. I only use it, it's not like I use it that much, and besides, I don't think you will notice a huge difference between 50 and 60. Well, it doesn't matter now, because future videos will of course have 60 FPS, unless there's, footage of me in there. It will only be in 50 FPS, but I don't think you really give a shit about that, right? I feel like I wanted to say something else, but I don't remember. What was it again? What was it? Something about 6,000 subscribers? Yeah, what was it? Something about a giveaway event? Yep, see you around.